Hey guys, Empath Divine Jones again. Make sure you're on the right platform, 32.2K. This video may also be on YouTube. So this may be on You Matter channel as well. So if you're my You Matter peeps, hey, what's up as well here too, because I don't feel like doing separate videos. So let me do this real quick. I don't have that much percentage on my phone. So what I was saying in the general collective reading with the current messages of what you need to know, okay? And for YouTubers, that's on TikTok. And I said something in that message about that sometimes, like, when we want things to happen towards us, some of you might say, listen, realistically, yeah, I'm hearing that it's time for me to move, it's time for me to do this and that, I want to move, but I don't have the resources to do it. Which is, yes, of course you're going to say that, because that's realistic, that's real shit, that's really happening. But what the divine wants a lot of us to do, and I feel like this is a sign to tell someone this, you're going to have to shift your mental and the physical. And I always say this, and I read up on things like this, and I feel like it's like definitely 100% factual. You know, before we could be able to believe and see the things and believe the things, we have to feel the things, we have to believe it before we can see it, basically. Let's put it like that. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to have to get yourself in alignment, and you're going to have to do it mentally. And yes, you're going to have to journal. Yes, you're going to have to write. Yes, whatever your negative subconscious and your limited belief system is putting a cap on to tell you that it's impossible, there's no way in hell that can happen, that is fake, you know, you're going to have to change your mental mindset. Sometimes too, you're even going to have to change from the things that you watch on TV or social media. You know, you could be seeing things positive, and there could be a whole bunch of negative people that say, oh, this is fake, this is not real. And then by you reading that, you're incorporating that information and you're downloading it. You know what I mean? Like, everything we see and hear and read, we download it in our mind, and it sits there. And depending on your state of how you're reacting towards this information, if you can't easily say, whatever, I'm not listening to that, it's going to stay in you and you're going to believe it, right? And this happened to all of us. It happened to me plenty of times. So you're going to have to change that frame. So, you know, even if, okay, I'm going to give you a big example. Say some of you do want to move, right? But you realistically, you don't have the funds to move. You may not even have a job, or you may not have enough money in your job to be able to do it. But what's the key denominator here, right? You get your notebook, you get your pen, and you write down, I want to move. Then you're going to write under it, I'm going to move. You see how the words keep changing? I have moved, all right? So what you're going to do is you're going to focus on what moving feels like to you. Picture it. If you have a hard time with visualizing, write it down. That'll help you to visualize it, right? Or get a vision board and start clipping things on Pinterest or whatever. Visualize, what would it look like to you when you move? What would it feel like? Okay? What would it smell like? All right? Think about the smells you want in your home, the food you want to eat. Envision who would be there. You know what I mean? Like, think of little things to get your brain progressing it and downloading the information you're sending. And then change that vocabulary and start saying, I'm moving. Even if you don't know, just say it. I'm getting ready to move. I'm getting myself together. Let's step it up a notch. Some physical action. Start packing. I'm pretty sure for a lot of you that want to move, you got a lot of stuff sitting in storage in the garage you didn't even get rid of, but you want to move, but you got old stuff. That's old energy. Donate, get rid of, whatever you're going to do. Get boxes. Okay, get boxes. Get storage bags. Just start doing it. Like a quick snippet I'm gonna say real quick, because I want my sister to share that story on her own, because she wants to write a book. My sister knew she wanted to move, and this was like a couple years ago. She knew she wanted to move. She knew she had to get out of the toxic karmic household that once upon a time we all lived in. She's like, sis, I got to get the hell out of here. The city, the state ain't for me. My sister didn't even know where she was going to go. She didn't know how she was going to do it. I came over there one day to visit her. She had a whole bunch of boxes packed up. I'm like, sis, where you going? She like, little sis, the divine, the ancestors, spiritual team told me to pack up. I'm out of here. And even down the line, I did her read and confirmed she's going to move. But even before that, she didn't know, but she knew she was going to leave. She started packing her boxes. When she started doing that, I give it about 3-4 months. She hit me up again and said, listen, I'm leaving with my credit card. I got the plane tickets. I'm out. And she found something. I can't go in any deeper to how all that went about. That's on her own time for her to do whenever she gets her social media to do that. But that's an example that I like to say this. I used to say this on live. We have to get ourselves in alignment, right? For the things that we want, we have to get ourselves in alignment here. That's just like if somebody want a job, right? And depending on what kind of job you want, get yourself up every day in the morning and get yourself prepared like as if you're going to work. Get yourself up earlier than what you normally would get yourself up earlier, right? Start applying for jobs earlier. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get yourself in alignment in this visualized energy that you are going to work. You're shifting your cycle. You're shifting. You're making a physical move and a mental move. And that's what will bring what you want towards you, right? Let's step it up a notch. Even for some people that want their soulmate to come into their life here, right? Let me ask a question. Are you aligning yourself for your soulmate, or you're just saying you want your soulmate to come in? Dress up. Wear that nice outfit. Go out safely. Take care of yourself. Now you gotta be careful, but go out. Go out to places and mingle and meet people. This is how you can get in a line with your person. So, and trust me, because I like to keep it 100 when I talk to y'all, I'm doing the same thing too. So I'm telling you, it works. Even when it comes to our health, right? Got weight loss goals, or maybe some people, we don't talk about people that want to gain healthy weight. Y'all too, right? You're going to start making some changes. Okay, I want to lose weight. What I need to do differently, right? You're going to write it down. I want to lose weight. I can lose weight. I will lose weight. I lost weight. That's how you're going to just write the 3 steps of it. And you're going to keep doing mental exercises and go on if you're on my TikTok listening, go on the playlist to You Matter, and you will see me talk about the subconscious and rewriting it. It's on there. So I'm not going to repeat it. I don't have that much percentage on my phone. But the physical part, what you're going to do. Okay, I'm going to put in time. Even if I can put in 5 minutes of extra time, I'm going to go for a walk, or I'm going to do like exercise. You're aligning and you're showing the universe, you're showing your spiritual team, you're showing the divine what you want, you're commanding it. Because yes, you could command to the universe, like, listen, universe, listen. I say high vibrational universe because universes, a whole bunch of universes. So you got to command who you're talking to. That's just me. But when you say, like, listen, high vibrational universe, I'm trying to lose this amount of weight, period, within this time. Okay. The universe like, okay, you could do this. But what you gonna do to make this happen quickly? Then you start making these changes. So I feel like I had to say this message out here to tell somebody there's things that you're probably doing right now that you've been doing. And listen, I'm not here to bash you, baby. We all doing it. We all learning in this world here. We live and learn and grow. There's something you could be doing constantly over and over. And if you're not seeing the results, this is a season for you to change it. And when you change it, watch what starts to be meant for you will make that way to come through. Take care of yourself, and I hope that this resonates. Feel free to share. My phone get ready to go. Bye-bye.